Hey guys, it's Dalton here.
And I'm Tyler.
And welcome back to Video Game Finds number 28. Now, before we get started, I know you're thinking, well, we just uploaded a video just last week. And yes, I understand that. We're actually going to start trying to do something a little bit different. Because I am starting to try to get stuff moving more quickly, like to sell stuff on eBay and all that. I figured it'd probably be best if we start doing videos like every week. So like every weekend, like we'll try to, make a video on the stuff that we got during the week. That way, the videos are shorter and there's not a whole lot of stuff to go through, but I can show it and then I can put it up on eBay after the video. Because I do like to show it all to you guys. So, we're going to start doing that, and another thing to mention is if I don't get enough stuff one week to make a video out of it, I'll probably push that off into like, a 2-week length worth of stuff to get into a video. So if I don't get a video up every week, that'll probably be the cause, or I might be a little bit too busy because school is starting up here real soon. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to try this as a new thing, and hopefully it works out pretty good. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that too. So without further ado, let's get started with the stuff that we got here. It's not a whole lot, but it's stuff that's pretty cool. So we'll get going here. Alright, first stuff here. I was on my bike ride. I went on my bicycle to our local art thrift store. I usually do that almost every day because I always look for stuff, so that's always, the key thing to do. And finally something went my way. Usually there's nothing ever there. I usually come home empty-handed. But this was on Friday of this last week, so pretty good finds here. These were $4 each, and that is an amazing deal for what I'm about to show you. Typically, I don't buy this stuff, but since I'm dealing with eBay stuff now more frequently, I decided to pick these up, because I don't collect for this system, but the value is very good here. But I happened to find Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2 on the original Xbox, and they are both complete and immaculate shape. I was really excited when I saw these in their front glass case because they never have anything, and it was just a stack of Xbox games in there. There was like your typical Maddens and stuff in there as well, and what stuck out was Battlefront 2 because it's got the yellow side, and then a few stacks up, like a few games up, I saw the first one. So I was really excited. I wasn't going to hesitate at $4 each because I knew they would have been gone instantly if I hadn't picked them up then and there. So $4 each, so $8 for the two. And these, roughly together, are selling at $60 on eBay. So that's a pretty good profit just for these two games. So I was very excited to find these. So very, very cool. I even took them over to Games Ahoy to have them tested because I don't even have an Xbox, just so they could make sure that they would work. And they did a free resurfacing to get the light scratches out and everything. So I didn't even have to pay extra for that. So these are guaranteed insured to work. So very cool. Very happy to find those. So, awesome. Alright, next is stuff we found at Mile High Flea Market. We went for probably the last trip of the season. It was pretty slow. I mean, this was slower, way slower than it has been before. And I can kind of tell that because it's getting towards the end of summer and stuff's just going to slow down for video game stuff around here. So, but we still did find some pretty good stuff. So we'll go ahead and start with another Xbox game here. And I wouldn't have picked this up unless I would have known, about it. But I know pretty well about this game, so that's pretty cool. And that is NHL Hits 2003. And this was $3. And this one is roughly going for about $20, I believe, on eBay. So very good deal there as well. That'll help, fund some extra money. And the disc was in very good shape on this one. This one doesn't even need like a resurface. I don't even think there's one hair on it, but that's it. There's no dust other than that or scratches or anything. So very good shape. Very cool to find that. So that's 3 Xbox games that are worth some pretty good money that I found within 2 days. So that's very cool. Next, we found something fairly rare, and I will be keeping this because I don't have one like this already. But this was very cool when we found it. The guy was still setting up, and he had brung it out, and I asked him how much he wanted for it, and he was asking $10 for the unit and $10 for the game that goes for it. And he said he'll do $15 for both, and I thought about it for a little while, and I was like, okay, that's fine, I'll do it. but that is the Dandelion original Nintendo Game Boy here. It's not the Pocket. This is the actual original. The colored ones are fairly hard to find, especially the yellow one. And the game that it came with is Super Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins. And it's in very good shape as well. This will probably replace my copy because mine's a little bit faded, so I'll switch this out with mine, and I'll sell the game. And then the Game Boy is in very good shape. It was dirty, from being lying around and stuff, but we cleaned that up and it looks very good. Battery cover works, or it's there, and the batteries work in it. The sound is great. Buttons function perfectly. There's no dead pixels that I could tell, really, except for like a couple sporadic here and there, but all in all, it's in really good shape. So very cool for 15 bucks. This goes for easily 35, 40 or so, just for the Game Boy. So, and the game's about 8 to 10, give or take, depending on condition and all that. So very cool to find both of these for $15. Very exciting. Next, we found something pretty common. It's a official Nintendo brand Super Nintendo controller here. And I've always been needing to get these because in the last video, if you haven't seen, I got a few Super Nintendo consoles. And I can always, I always find consoles here and there sometimes, so I could always use extra controllers to put with them. So, extra controller, the guy was asking 5, I said 3, he came back at 4, so I bought it for $4. And these easily can go for 15. So, but typically I don't sell them on their own, I'll sell it with a console. But so there's that, very cool. And then here's a Super Nintendo game. There was a lot of Super Nintendo stuff that we got. The majority of the stuff was Super Nintendo stuff. But this guy was setting up his booth. He only had half of his tables uncovered because people usually leave their stuff there over the weekend. They put tarps and stuff over their tables and stuff. And this guy had half his stuff uncovered. So me and Tyler decided to go back. We made like a round, and we came back. And I'm glad we did because I found one Super Nintendo game, and it was the only Super Nintendo anything related or whatever Nintendo related at all that this guy had, and it happened to be very good. And that is Super Mario World. And it's a little ripped up in the top corner there, but it's in very good shape. Otherwise, it played first try, battery saves, everything. And it was $2. So, very good deal for Super Mario World. Right now, as a matter of fact, I currently have a Super Nintendo on eBay with Super Mario World, and I have it priced at $90. With free shipping, because that's what they're going for now. It's ridiculous, but I decided to just put it at that to see where it'll go. And it's already got like 45 views and a watcher on it, and it's only been up for like a day, so it's kind of crazy how people are demanding this stuff nowadays. But anyways, so this will help out. I'll probably put this with a Super Nintendo or something and sell it off like I did with the other, that I'm going to do with the other one. That's up on eBay right now, so very cool. So yeah, $2. You can't beat that price for Super Mario World. Alright, now Tyler has a couple of things that he pointed out that he found that I would have probably missed because I didn't see it right away. And he pointed it out and he found it, so I'm glad he found it.
So the first thing here was I think it was the third round.
Yeah, it was like our third round of walking around the whole flea market. And we were walking by this one booth.
And I looked, like they had they're still unpacking, and I looked over their truck. And I looked around, it was just like a bunch of toys and like toddler stuff. And then I look and I see this on the table from a far distance. And that is a Super Nintendo.
That's the second model one, the one without the lockout mechanism for the game. But it was really dusty, like it had been sitting around for a long, long time.
And that came with Mortal Kombat 3?
But it came with the Mortal Kombat 3.
And
it also came with
the RF switch.
Yeah, there you go. RF switch. And it didn't come with a power cord or a controller, but right here, what I just showed you guys, that'll go with that Super Nintendo. So now we need a power cord. But yeah, Super Nintendo, RF switch, and Mortal Kombat 3. It was all dusty, really dirty, but I cleaned it up and everything. But the guy only wanted $15 for all of it. So you cannot argue with that for a Super Nintendo, especially when it comes with an extra game and stuff. That's really cool. So there was that. And then the other thing Tyler found, what I didn't see, is
we were at a different booth, and we've been to this guy before.
Yeah, we went to this guy before. if we, you guys haven't seen it yet, there's a couple videos ago we went to Mile High Flea Market. We found an N64 with a bunch of games for $40 from this guy, and that was a good deal. And he noticed me and Tyler from before because we've been there a few times before. Anyways, he had one game that I didn't see, and Tyler found it and picked it up.
And that is Splinter Cell Chaos Theory Limited Edition Steelbook Edition.
And it's really cool, really good shape. It's got a few dents in it, but that's typical for a metal game.
It comes with the limited edition bonus DVD
and the game. And they both look brand new, like they were played like a couple times, and that was it. But very good shape, and that was $4. So not a bad deal. I think that one's worth a little more than just the regular one, obviously. So very, very cool. Very happy to add that to the collection. So very cool. Next thing is, we showed you in the last time we went to Mile High, Tyler picked up a TMNT action figure, and we went to the same booth again because they have just rows of toys. And they have this one section of giant plushes and toys and stuff, and I happened to see this and I picked it up. And that is a giant Mario plush pillow toy here. And he's in very good shape. There's no stains, dirt, anything. He looks really good. He's got like a zipper compartment in the back, so you can like store whatever you want in there. Very, very cool. So this was $10, and that's probably pretty good for something like this. These go for like $15, $20, I think, or so. So very cool for a giant Mario plush like this. So very happy to find that. All right, and then this was the last finds that we found at Mile High because it was just so slow. But this was the last guy we stopped at, and we had bought a Super Nintendo controller from this guy previously before in a previous trip that we made down there. And we were digging through his bin, and I saw this stuff, and I was like, you know what, I could use the extras. And it was only $10 for the two. But that is a official Nintendo brand Super Nintendo power cord and another Nintendo or Super Nintendo RF switch. It's official Nintendo brand as well. So both of these for $10. You can easily see the Super Nintendo power cord going for about $20 on eBay, which is ridiculous. I cannot believe that it's that much money for a power cord. You can almost buy the unit only for that, so it's ridiculous. But anyways, there's that. And then the RF switch is going for about $5. So you got about 25 in cords here, and I paid $10 for the two, so very cool. And they both work great, so nothing wrong with those there. So very, very cool. Alright, and the very last things here that we got, or I went, Tyler didn't go, he decided to stay home. This was yesterday. We got home from Mile High, and I decided to go do our normal rounds to like Goodwill and stuff. And I went to a pawn shop called Daily Pawn, and they had a listing on Craigslist that they were having a sale. And all NES, SNES, N64, PS1 games were 50 cents each, and Xbox and PS2 games were $1 each, and everything else was $3. So that meant Xbox 360, PS3, and for some reason they think GameCube is gold, and they are asking $3 for those, but that's not my opinion. That's not my choice. But anyway, I found two N64 games there because they were really the only things that I felt were worth getting at the time. And one of them I didn't even have at all, and I thought I did, but I apparently didn't. And then the other one is a replacement because mine is beat up. So I'll go ahead and show you the nothing too exciting at all, but they're games that benefit me. So the first one is Madden 2002. It's the I think that's what the 10-year anniversary or something that they did the black cartridges and stuff. I think I'm not sure why they did that, but there's that. And then the other one is Waialae Country Club, the Golf Classics, True Golf Classics. And mine's got a complete rip on the bottom portion of the label. So this is a replacement. So very cool. And they took me a few tries to work. I don't know what was going on, but they were really, really dirty. So I spent a good 10 minutes just cleaning them up because they were just such a pain to get them to work and function. But anyways, that is going to do it for this video, guys. I hope this is more beneficial to you guys, save you guys a lot of time. I know my previous video was way ridiculous, hour and 10 minutes. That's way too long, I'm sorry. So that's why I'm going to start doing this instead. Just, quick once a week videos. Tyler and I can, briefly, show you stuff, and you guys don't have to worry about watching an hour-long video and stuff, and it's just horrendous. I'm sorry. So we are going to start trying to do this a little more often. We're hoping it'll work out better. We hope you guys enjoyed seeing everything. It was fun finding it, and it's fun showing it to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for liking, subscribing, telling your friends. It really helps us out. It's been really fun with this process for the last 1.5 to 2 years that I've been doing this. Tyler's been enjoying it too, so we thank you guys for that. Keep on gaming, guys. Have fun and enjoy. Take care. See you guys later.
Bye.